All right.
Oh, all right. That's cool. Hey, welcome back. Episode 3 of Friendly Fire Podcast. I'm Eric.
And I'm Derek. So I got pulled over on the way over here today.
Hey, let's talk about it.
So I got pulled over. It was a little bit of a speeding, and cop came up to my window.
Okay.
And, I adjusted my shirt so he could see my tits. I thought it would work.
Okay. What happened?
He told me to step out.
You had to get out of the car?
I had to get out of the car. It was awkward.
What did he do?
He was asking me if I was drinking. He asked me if I was drinking tonight. That didn't think that was any cool, but he asked me if I was drinking tonight. I said no. I said, I was on my way over here to my buddy's house because we were going to do a funny podcast. And he's like, a podcast. And he just sat there and looked at me forever. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we're the largest podcast in the world.
Number 1.
Just largest.
No, we're number 1. Number 13th, I think it is, actually. We were ranked. I checked that out this morning. Well, yeah, I don't think... and it was a male cop?
It was a male cop.
And you tried to show him your bipples?
Yeah, I tried to show him my bipples.
I hate to see it, man.
So...
I'm surprised you're not in jail.
Yeah.
I tried that one time.
How'd it work out?
I went to jail.
I copy. I mean...
I'm just kidding. I've never been to jail.
Neither have I. Almost have I been to jail. I've almost been to jail a few times. My mouth. When I got pulled.
I wish we were rich so we didn't have to worry about going to jail, because apparently rich people just get away from stuff.
They get that get out of jail for free card.
I'm not much into politics and things like that, but what's up with the Alex Murdoch guy? What is that his name? Did you hear about that? The guy that... I if I'm getting any of this wrong, I apologize. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but he apparently killed his... Can I say killed on a podcast?
I think you just did.
Okay. He apparently killed his...
Allegedly.
He unalived his wife and son, I think it was. And
his name is Alex Murdoch?
Alec. He was like a lawyer. Remember like the Murdoch files or whatever? Was it Murdoch? I don't know. We'll say it was. I don't know. Correct me in the comments, please. I don't know. Anyway, I guess there was supposedly there was a bunch of evidence pointing to the fact that he did it, and then his conviction just got overturned. Like they just let him out.
Like he knew someone on the inside, and they just...
Well, I guess his family was a huge, big attorney family or something like that, like really big attorney. So I don't know who knew who or who paid who. Or I just wish I was rich, man. We need to play the lottery.
Yeah. What would you do if you won the lottery?
What would I do if I won the lottery?
Yeah, you got like 3 top things.
Like $1 billion. Let's say we won $1 billion.
$1 billion.
I'll tell you what, man. I would donate so much of it because I don't think anybody needs that kind of money. What would I do with it? What do I need that for? Like, I would live comfortably, and I would make sure all of my friends and family were top notch. But like still not. I guess not. I don't even say top notch because not over the top. Like I'm not going to build my parents a mansion. What do they need that for? Build them a nice, lovely home their size, or
just pay their house off.
Not their house isn't very good condition, so I just buy. I'd build them a new house.
That's fair.
Like their house is just old, but like I'd probably build them or buy them a newer house, and they don't need a mansion. I don't need a mansion either. Got the kids and the dogs and things, but I never understood why like a single person or whatever, like a single rich person would buy a 20-room mansion. It's weird to me.
It's a flex.
It's stupid though, because I feel like it's just a depreciating asset. It's stupid in my opinion. I'm not going to say stupid the rest of this podcast. That's my challenge. If I do it, if I say it, catch me in the comments.
If he does, there's going to be a number right here for how many times he says it.
You don't edit this podcast. There's not going to be a number right there every time I say it. All right. Because then I have to do that. And I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because I have to go through and do it.
Because that'd be stupid.
He said it. I didn't. I'm going to not say that word for the rest of the podcast. And if I do, let me know in the comments.
Clarify one more time what word you aren't going to say.
I'm not going to say it.
Okay. You're not going to say it.
No.
You're not going to say it at all.
I'm not going to say it. Anyway.
You'll say it.
So, yeah, I think I would donate a lot of it. Probably donate to a lot of churches and things like that. But like, I don't know. It depends on the churches, man. I've been sending you a lot of those videos.
That's crazy, dude. The one about the guy with the watch, he says that your jewelry shouldn't cost more than your house.
If you don't know who we're talking about like Jesse Duplantis and Kenneth Copeland and Joel. Oh, I forgot that chair squeaks. And Joel Osteen, the megachurch pastors. And
what about, sorry to cut you off here. Who was that? Who was that?
Chris. Sorry.
Who is that? Who is that pastor or megachurch pastor, whatever, that had all that money stashed? Was that Joe Olson or whatever?
Joel Osteen.
Osteen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He had a whole lot of money. He had it just stashed.
I imagine most of them
in the
do.
walls.
I don't know. But I imagine like more than one of them do. But like, you know, the fact that people are still going to these people's churches, like Kenneth Copeland and Jesse Duplantis, like, and they just brag about like their mansions and who has the biggest mansion and private jets and things like that. And it's like,
you don't think that's godly?
Not at all. And then these people, like your congregation, is in here, you know, tithing their last bit of money because they're trying to
support
well, they're not support, but like they're trying to do the godly thing and tithe or whatever. And I'm not going to get super into religion here or anything, but it's just, man, these mega churches, and it really kind of ruins church in general for people, because people see videos like that, like the ones I've sent you, and then they just have a hard time going to church in general. And even if they do go to church, I mean, a lot of people don't trust the tithing process, even though like biblically you're called to tithe. But I'm not going to get into all that theology and all that, but like that's a huge turnoff for people listening to pastors of these big churches go in there and talk about their $100,000 Rolexes when their congregation are, you know, they're driving broke down cars and still giving money to the church. And it's like, dude, that would just, it really turns you off of church. So I don't blame people for not wanting to go to church for those reasons. I can't blame them for that. And I know a few smaller churches that are really heavily focused on only the financial aspect.
Like how much you make.
Yeah. And I'm not going to name any churches or anything, but I've been to a couple local churches where, you know, they'll spend just as long talking about tithes and offering as they will about Jesus. And it's crazy to me. Like, we're coming to church, like anybody who's been in church. I mean, there are, of course, first timers, but anybody who's been in church long enough understands tithes and offerings. So you don't need to spend 20 or 30 minutes talking about giving money to the church. We understand. And I feel like if I go to a place where that's a thing, like I definitely don't even want to do it.
Right.
So,
would you ever want to be a mega church? Like you have your own mega church?
I'm not qualified for that. And even if I were, it wouldn't be like it. I feel like you go to these big churches and it's like a concert. It's like a shopping mall. And I'm not into that at all. I'm not into the fog machines and the strobe lights and the lights like it's a concert. And it's like that I think that just takes away from what we're there for.
But if you could go to any church, like kind of like a bucket list, because I have a bucket list of churches that I would just like to experience once in life.
Okay. Tell me about yours.
I would love to go to a black church, an all black church. I might be the only white dude there. I might not. But to see the people up singing.
Oh yeah, like you're talking like the Southern gospel.
Yeah,
yeah. I think I would dig that a lot.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah,
the experience.
The older ladies fanning themselves and stuff, sweating, smell green beans in the air and stuff, dude.
Well, why would you smell green beans in the air? What the fuck?
You can't say that. We're talking about church.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jesus and Chris.
Green beans?
Oh, they have like cookouts, like collard greens and stuff is kind of what I meant.
Green beans.
Green beans. They have meals. Fried chicken and stuff.
But I don't think you're going to be setting
I didn't mean that like in a racist way.
I don't think
like fried, like you think of like Southern, you think of fried chicken. I didn't mean that because anyway.
You want me to throw you a shovel to get out of the hole, or
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna step right out of the hole right now. That was not meant to be racial in any way, shape, or form. When you think about like a Southern church, you think about some collard greens and some fried chicken. That didn't make it any better at all. So I'm just gonna sidestep that. Anyway, that would be a cool church to go to. You know, I imagine it'd be musty in there because usually the people are sweating.
Well, yeah, you usually don't have AC
because they're not worried about money. They're worried about the Lord.
Because it is hot in a Southern church.
Hot in a Southern church?
Well, okay. I can't speak for all Southern churches. The Southern church that I've been to, down where most of my family's from,
yeah,
there was one day that we went there and my grandfather took me.
Okay.
And it was hot in there because the AC didn't work.
Okay.
But I tell you what, that's not the only, black church isn't the only church that I'd like to experience. I mean, I got to experience a Southern Baptist, like the heavy Southern drawl. And
he's like, Jesus. Yeah. Hey, you sound like a Leghorn Foghorn.
Yeah, he's kind of like an auctioneer, kind of.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen? I'd like to. I mean, so when my aunt passed away,
yeah,
that type of person was there, and my fiance got to see that firsthand.
That'd be kind of cool. How did she like that? She probably thought it was weird.
She thought it was weird because she's never been down in like Kentucky and seen that type of church. Process.
And Kentucky already has a weird smell to it, so I imagine that church was a little musty.
Kentucky doesn't have a weird smell. Kentucky has, if you think fresh air is a weird smell, what?
Fresh from Monday air.
It is not fresh from Monday air.
All right.
You're down in the Appalachians, bud. What?
Louisville? It's not the Appalachians.
I'm not talking about Louisville.
Is that not Kentucky?
It is Kentucky, but
you know what? I bet you I've been through Kentucky more than you have.
I bet you haven't.
I bet I have. I bet you I've driven in Kentucky more than you have.
I bet you haven't.
I bet I have. There's no way to settle that bet. So we're just going to call it a draw, even though I have. Anyway, what were we talking about? Okay. Southern churches. Let's not call them black churches. I think we're going to catch some heat for that.
Well, I don't know what to call them, though.
Southern churches. Southern Baptist.
That's my
Southern
ignorance.
Baptists. We're both very ignorant.
Very. So if we don't mean to offend anybody.
But I don't care if you're offended, honestly. He does. But I was raised by with the racial tension that's going on in the world right now. When we say black churches, clearly we don't mean it that way. That's what we call Southern Baptist Church, whatever. Anyway, Southern Baptist Church, that would be a cool church to go to. I've never been to one. I don't know. I would like to go to Elevation Church. I really like their praise and worship.
But like an Elevation Church close to us?
Probably not the same. No, I'm talking like Pastor Stephen Furtick, which I'm sure you don't know what that is or who that is. It's a mega church, oddly enough, after I'm on my soapbox about how I don't like mega churches. And this one, and even here they have the production where it's like a concert, and I don't dig it, but I like Stephen Furtick, and some people don't. And if you don't, leave it in the comments. I don't care if you don't like him or do like him.
So why wouldn't people like Stephen Furtick?
People just have the stigma against mega church pastors about how they act, and because he's up, he gets up there with he's up. I don't think he's uppity so much, but he gets up there with the gold chain sometimes and things like that.
Oh, he's got that grip.
But he doesn't go up there and talk about his $100,000 gold chains and things like that.
But he got them.
Unless he had, then send me the link. I'm sure somebody will probably out there will be like, "Oh, he has talked about it. Here it is." Okay, thanks. That That's fine.
Do you have a bucket list?
Of what?
Just anything.
A bucket list in general?
Yeah, just something that you would like to do before your time comes.
Before I kick the bucket.
Yeah. Anything.
I don't know. I'd never put thought into that.
You just don't care?
No, that's not I don't care. That's not where I'm.
What about skydiving?
You know, I'm not skydiving.
You're skydiving.
I don't think you can. I think there's a limit of weight.
I know people
of weight proportion.
I know people that are 250 pounds in skydive.
Can I be vulnerable with you right now and honest?
Yeah, sure.
I weighed myself this morning.
Oh,
283.
You gained what?
283, dude. I can't skydive, and I tried to fit into my old pole vaulting uniform that you guys saw pictures of last week on the episode. I can't fit into it anymore, dude.
283, huh?
283.
Is that the biggest you've ever been?
Biggest by far.
Biggest he's ever been is 283.
Yeah, I found my golden jacket. I can't bring it out, dude. It's embarrassing.
Because you can't fit in it?
It's tight, dude. It's now 2 golden jackets because I tried it on. It's just didn't work out very well.
2 golden jackets.
I mean, one for you, one for me.
Is it that big I can put it on?
Yeah. It is now.
All right.
After the stretch and rip. Yeah.
I didn't think gold could stretch or rip. I'd be talking to somebody about that.
It might be a fake gold jacket.
It could be a fake gold jacket.
Anyways. Yeah, as far as bucket list, I don't think I have anything crazy. I've not put a lot of thought into it. What about you?
How do you think skydiving would go for you? If you could skydive, if you weren't 283.
I'd scream a lot. I'd cry a lot. I'd probably have another story of where I pooped 3 times. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'd probably pass out.
You think you'd pass out?
I'm not into
because you didn't get enough oxygen, or
I'm not a heights guy.
Not a heights guy.
I'm not a big fan of heights
because when you hit the ground, it's gonna hurt.
I don't think I'm gonna feel it. I think if I hit the ground at 283, yeah, you ain't 280. If you ain't 280, you're not a lady. That's what they always say. So I ain't planning on hitting no ground at 283, buddy. I'm 3 pounds over a lady.
I would try skydiving.
Would you try it, really?
Absolutely.
You really would?
Absolutely.
So why don't you?
I like adrenaline.
Why don't you?
Huh? Because I'm...
Okay, are you too fat to skydive?
Yes, I'm too fat to skydive.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm 270.
I'm only 13 pounds more than you.
Yeah, you're only 13 pounds more than me.
Hey. What is there, like, for real though? Is there a weight limit on skydiving? Is it 250?
No, I think it's a little.
Give me 1 second. I want to Google that, and I'll be quick. We can still talk while we do it because I can type and talk.
You can do that?
I can do that. What else is on your bucket list?
What else is on my bucket list?
That's the first thing that popped up. I typed in weight limit for skydiving. That's crazy. Between 220 and 250. How about that, dude? I would love for you to get down to 250. I'll pay for the skydiving and I'll buy a GoPro so you can record it and we can put it on the pod. What if I lost 33 pounds and we went skydiving together and we did the pod while skydiving, dude? I think we'd be the first.
First off, we're not going to be, you're not going to be in the sky for no hour.
We can do it.
Because people's going to start.
It'll be a quick 45-second pop.
People's going to start hearing whistling over their head. And they're going to think.
The shadow will cast.
The shadow. People are going to think we're getting nuked.
Iran's here.
They're going to.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well, I don't think. Could you imagine? Listen? Let's frame this up. There's 2 little kids. They're at the dairy freeze with their grandpa getting some ice cream. No, and they hear something in the distance. They hear a little, and they look up, and they see me and you descending from the heavens at a fast rate of speed. Grabbing for our parachutes that are broken. Could you imagine, dude?
Could you imagine you go to pull your string and pots and pans fall out of yours?
Dude, we'd probably look like the little poop meteor that Joe Dirt found after we landed. We'd level a building, I think. I think there's no Chevy 1500 work trucks in the way. I'm definitely wrecking that thing. Dude, how big of a crater do you think we'd make if we hit the ground? Going
remember that swimming pool that we met in?
Yeah.
That.
Oh, yikes, dude. That a 12-foot section.
That is a 12-foot section.
Jeez, oh, peace, dude.
But I think if we hit the ground at the same time in the same spot, I think we're taking the whole town out.
The whole town?
The whole town.
Maybe the neighbor town.
Maybe the neighboring town.
Can you imagine just seeing us, though, seriously falling towards you at a high rate of speed?
Could you imagine what people are thinking when they see a little dot become a mid-size SUV dot?
Can you imagine the skydiver that gets us? The instructor that has to be strapped to us for our whole... Could you imagine he's sitting in the side of the plane and we come walking up? Could you imagine his face or his thoughts, dude?
Yeah, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm dead today. Let me call my wife."
He's a I was about to do the Gabriel Glacier. We're gonna work hard today.
We're gonna work hard today.
Shout out to Gabriel Glacius for that. I didn't that anyway, dude. That would be brutal. He would quit his job, I think, on the spot.
Could you imagine?
He'd call his boss and he'd be like, "Nope." He would be the king of that's not my job. Dude, that would be brutal, bro. You know how pissed I'd be if I was a skydiving instructor and I saw me and you walking towards me, dude. I would say no, one at a time. There ain't no way.
Could you imagine? Hold on. Could you imagine the guy strapped to you?
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna look like one of them toddlers that's strapped to people's backs.
He'd be safe if we landed first, bro.
Lands on a blob, like, shoot back up to the airplane.
You look like Flubber. Shoot right up to the air. Shoot right back. That's what it would be like, dude. That would be brutal. What are we even talking about right now? We just skydiving anyway. Hey, and we're back. Sorry, technical difficulties. So yeah, skydiving I don't think is going to be a thing for either of us. I just don't think I see that. What else is on your bucket list, man?
What about scuba diving?
I float. Bro,
you wouldn't say you float?
I float.
There's no freaking way you float.
Dude, I wish I didn't. Dude, I cannot go under. Bro, I'm undrownable.
You're undrownable?
Is that a word? I'm undrownable. I cannot go under, dude.
You go under.
Bro. Well, I swear I will 100% videotape that. I cannot, like, trust me, I have to work to even go under. Dude, I'm like a bobber. I'm not kidding at all. I can like, dude, I float. Like
if you throw a basketball into the water.
Yeah. I'm like that.
Could you imagine if someone was able to get you down and then let you go?
I do.
You'd look like one of them torpedoes out of a submarine.
Like remember the old public pool? I would use the ladders to like push myself down to the bottom and then I'd shoot back up. Like I wasn't, even if I started like choking or whatever, down and under, no. I just let go of the ladder and I just shoot right back up. I'm good to go.
Way.
Promise.
There's no way you float.
I 100% float.
I have to make myself float.
No, I 100% float, dude. I don't know what, I'm like a ship. I don't know. I'm
like an aircraft carrier.
I don't know. I seriously, that you didn't.
No,
you remember that from the pool?
I do.
I never went under, dude. I get like when we had like our breath holding competitions, I would just have to put my face under because I can't. Remember, I had the swim trunks that said Titanic. You don't remember that? They used to call me Titanic. Ironically, they called me the iceberg too. It's just the whole thing. I don't understand.
Well, only because like 25% of you was out of the water all the time.
Because I floated. I'm unsinkable, like the Titanic was supposed to be. So they just word played it and called me Titanic, and that was it. I don't know what else. I can't sink, dude. $500 for the first person to drown me. Good luck. That's a challenge, dude. Somebody's gonna catch me in a lake one day. It's going to be 5 years from now. I'm going to forget all about this.
They're going to drown the fuck out of you.
And they're going to get like 10 guys, and they're all just going to drown and kill me. And then you got to pay him $500.
I'm not going to pay nobody. I'm not paying nobody.
Okay, he's not paying. Don't drown me. You can't. I really am undrownable. I'll take a video of it this summer, though. What are we talking about again, dude? Anyway, moving on. Sorry. Okay, so you would scuba dive? You would like to? You were going to pursue that at one point.
I was so close for the certificates, but I'm kind of cheap. Really kind of cheap.
You're very, very cheap.
And a wetsuit.
He'll go to a gas station to use the bathroom, and he'll walk out with a pocket full of condoms to take to his house so he doesn't have to buy a fresh bottle. I've walked in, and he's literally opening up ketchup packets and squirting them into the bottle at his house. He's had the same ketchup bottle for 13 years. He just keeps washing it out after each empty.
It's called stretching your dollar.
Buddy, it's stretched. It's stretched about like my swimming trunks when we were at the pool and I was trying to float.
Did I ever tell you about the time that me and my fiance
and I?
Yeah, my fiance and I. That's my bad. My fiance.
Sorry,
and
Ethan.
We went when we first got together. We were broke, and we scrounged up $1 because we paid our bills like responsible adults. We went to McDonald's. I had her take $1 up to get a soda pop. I had a butter bowl, and I went over to the ketchup dispenser and I filled that up because we made dinner at home. So we needed ketchup. We didn't have ketchup.
So you filled up a butter bowl full of ketchup?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all. You're very cheap, dude.
It cost us $1, and I got a whole butter bowl of damn ketchup. Out of the squeeze. That's probably why they don't have the squeeze bottle things.
Where was that at?
It was McDonald's. You know that little pump thing that's right beside the soda machine?
I know every square inch of McDonald's, dude. I know about the pump thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you were going to be a scuba diver, dude. And what he just said was totally not true. It's not because he's cheap. It's because they didn't have headgear that fit. Speaking of, I got an email. And I'll read it to you. It's our first email that we've gotten. And which I'm really excited about. And I hope more people send it. Send us emails. That way we can give advice. And it said, hold on, I'm on the wrong email address. And here we are. All right. They remain anonymous. They do not want to be named. I will say it's a she. And she said, I want to know why there's only bright lights that pop up when Derek takes his hat off and not when Eric takes his hat off. Well, there's a good explanation for that. And the main thing is because I shave my head and I've let go of...
I don't like where this is going.
I've let go of the last bit of pride that
I hate where this is going.
This guy... Will you indulge us, Derek, real quick?
I can't.
For the pod, take off the hat.
If I take the hat off, they won't see it because it'll be bright lights everywhere.
I won't put it in there. You got to show them. Because I'm explaining the email. Look at what he's got going on there.
I'm going bald.
Go.
Stop. I still got hair.
Dude, it's time.
No. Could you imagine what I would look like? You're supposed to grow your hair out anyways. You lost a bet.
Yeah, I am.
You're supposed to look like Sideshow Bob right now, and you don't.
I do.
Oh, you don't. That hair on the side of your head needs to be long.
Okay. Grow. What do you want me to do about it, dude? I can't grow hair. I got a big head?
Yeah, you got a big head.
Okay, you know what? To the email, I do have a big head. You've got an oblong head, bro.
That's why I shouldn't shave my head.
Buddy, you could headbutt a rhino and get away with it. Dear Lord. Put your head back on, please. Sorry for the viewers out there. Hopefully you're just listening to the audio this week. Anyway, so that's why. Because I wish he would just Can we make a bet to where you shave your head?
We already tried that and you lost.
Okay, let's make a new bet. I did lose. I didn't shave it.
When's the last time you shaved?
March.
When you were supposed to?
Yes.
And that's all it's grown?
Dude, I'm bald. My hair don't grow. I've been bald since 18. What do you want me to do about it, dude?
That's ridiculous.
Let's make a new bet.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Let me read the rest of the email. This is the advice portion, and this is the first bit of advice we get to give to an outsider. And we don't know this person. They just sent us an email, and they must have got it from one of our reels or whatever. By the way, we're on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Go follow us, Friendly Fire Podcast. They asked, what is the most challenging part of a relationship and what is the easiest?
I got to know how you're going to answer this first.
I think I want you to go first there.
You think you want me to go first?
What's the most challenging part of a relationship?
I think the most challenging part of the relationship is conversation when two people are upset. I think that, especially if, both people are pretty upset.
Sure.
You don't want to listen to the other side.
Very rare moment here. I'm going to actually agree with you 100%.
I think
I think that's most challenging. Like communication, especially when both people are being bitter in that moment or being angry, and they don't want to hear what the other person has to say at all. And then people maybe start throwing in some digs and things like that, which I'm guilty of. I'm bad at it, and it's a terrible habit. But it's very easy to get into that cycle, and because. Okay, you hurt my feelings. Now I kind of want to hurt yours a little bit. Like I still care about you and I still love you, but you chose pride over. We choose pride, and then we get angry and we say angry things, and I'm guilty of that. Other people are guilty of that. I'm sure you are at some point in your life as well. It's a hard thing to navigate, especially when everybody's angry. I'm a big. I love to just kind of. I don't like to talk about things though.
Yeah, I know.
Like I don't like to. Especially if I'm angry, because like I know that I might get mean, and I don't want to.
This guy right here, if he gets angry, and I'm gonna call you out right now.
I hate to hear that.
Here it comes.
If I get angry, go ahead.
If this guy gets angry,
yep,
and you hurt his feelings, this guy doesn't know limits or boundaries to coming after you. You went on some guy's Facebook page, found a picture of this guy.
This better be a true story.
What do you mean? It is a true story. You do this to everybody.
You tell fibs, and I want to. Okay, go ahead, and I'll tell you.
You went on this guy's Facebook.
Okay.
You found a picture of him.
Okay.
I think you edited the picture, or that was how you found the picture, which I don't know. Oh. And then you posted it on Facebook.
I understand.
Bashing this guy.
I don't recall.
You don't recall ever finding or going through someone's profile to see what they look like before you start insulting them?
I have done that once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going back to the relationships.
Yeah. How did we turn this on me?
I don't know.
I've done that once or twice. Yeah. That's how I learned how to kind of.
What's the easiest part?
Hold on. I just was ambushed, so give me a second to catch my bearings. What's the easiest part for you?
Or did you? What's the easiest part for me? I think the easiest part for me is the understanding each other. I think another easy thing for me is when the laughter comes. The good times. One of the hardest things in a relationship too, if we go back to that, is a lot of people will say they are your ride or die. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when things start to get rough or people go through tough times, the person doesn't like the gravel that they got to walk through, and then they want to leave.
Oh yeah. That's a huge, especially these days. I mean,
it's a throwaway society.
It really is. And it's everywhere. I mean, the divorce rate now is so crazy. And then over like just ridiculous things too. And then It's like y'all don't like. Well, and another problem is, you know,
You got to learn to choose each other, even in the bad times.
well, and you also got to learn that, and I'm going to call out a few people here, not by name, but there's just a generalization. If you think you found your soulmate in a nightclub while you're both drunk, I don't think you did. And then you go home and you let them hang out with you, and that turns into something more. Yeah, I don't think that's. I would say 9 times out of 10, that's probably not going to end the best.
Do I know this?
No, I'm talking about just in general.
Oh, that you just made a scenario.
Well, so like, yeah, like, and I've seen even people I know, complain about, these deadbeat dads, or vice versa. The moms can do it too, but like, you met them while you're both plastered at a nightclub and things like that, and it's like, how did you think that was going to go? Like, they were at that nightclub looking for one thing. They found that one thing, and there was a consequence there. Yeah. And there was a consequence there, a blessing also, however you want to look at it. And now you're stuck with that blessing, and they are off probably going to the nightclub to do the same thing again. To start back over, because they have no whatever. I mean, unless you take them to court and this and that. Anyway, so like, stop looking for your Prince Charming in a place where you don't find Prince Charmings. I don't think anybody's a Prince Charming. We all have our faults. But like,
what's your biggest fault?
Lack of conversation, probably, for sure.
Lack of conversation.
Yeah, like I'm just like a, not that I don't like really shut down, I don't think, but I'm just not interested in. If there's an issue, I just kind of want to solve it right now and then move on. And I don't want to talk about it forever. Like, and sometimes you probably need to. I probably need to, but I don't. I just kind of want to, not that I even want to sweep it under the rug, but I would love to have a quick chat about it and then not ever talk about it again, which I know is not great. Sorry, honey. I know if you're watching this, I do that sometimes. And that's a silly decision, but I don't know. I just like to be done with it. Yeah.
What's the easiest?
The easiest for me.
Yeah, because I said the laughs, the smiles, the getting along, the good times, in any relationship, the waking up every day, even though you both change over time, you change with that person.
Sure.
You find a way to do the things that they enjoy, and they do the same for you, and you just learn to choose each other over and over again.
That's not always easy to do either.
No, it's not. You're right. That's the hard times.
Sure.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're on, two different wavelengths for a long period of time, and you got to try to bring it back in to try to be on the same level or whatever. That's just not always easy. But the easiest part for me, I think, is probably not too different than yours. The good times and the laughter. I mean, I love to laugh with my partner. And we like to take cruises and listen to music, and just like me and her, go out to eat and things like that. And yeah, I mean, I think most of it's pretty easy. I think sometimes we just get in our own way and it turns hard.
Yeah, because you're pretty stubborn feller.
I'm pretty stubborn sometimes. But I mean, I don't think I'm alone in that, though. I am pretty stubborn, though. But I think another big flaw of mine is, or maybe it's not a flaw, I don't know. To some people it probably is, but I don't care about a lot. But and she's a big asker, and not in that she has to ask my permission for things, because she doesn't. Like, it's not like that at all. But she'll
me and my partner,
yeah,
we, like, she's not even home, not because she's off running nightclubs and stuff. She's got her own life.
Yeah. Well, and my partner, she asks out of courtesy, I think, or more so to let me know what she's doing, not by any means permission. She does not ask me for permission. I want to reiterate that. But because I don't want people to think that, because she doesn't at all, and she never has to. But she'll be like, "Hey, is it all right if I go out to lunch with my girlfriend or whatever?" And I'm just like, I don't care at all. Have fun. Have
The older
bring me back something delicious.
No shit.
Like that's bring me back lunch. You can go do whatever you want anyway. But I'll be extra thrilled if you bring me back some lunch. But
the older I get, the more I realize how much family means to me.
Sure.
And I will say this, that I always encourage my significant other to go and spend as much time as she can with whoever she can, family wise.
So, and just curious, but doesn't that bother you sometimes because you're her family?
I am her family, but
do you ever just want her to be there with you? Like, is there ever a time where you're like, I guess what I'm asking, is there ever a time where you're just like, can you stay home with me this weekend?
No, I've never said that.
I know, but does it ever bother you?
No, because
because you're her, now you are her family.
Yeah, we've been together for 17 years.
She's been with her family for 40 years, however old she is. 30 years. I don't know how old you are.
She's 37.
Oh, so okay, close to 40. Anyway, she's been with them for 37 years. Doesn't it ever bother you?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Because
that's your decision.
One day
you won't have them.
Won't have them.
Sure. I was only asking out of curiosity. I was not judging or anything at all. I don't care at all. I mean, if that works for you guys, then cool. I don't mind at all.
It's worked for 17 years.
I don't think her and I are like that so much as we're kind of homebodies.
Like
we don't go out a whole lot.
You know that me and Ashley are homebodies.
You went with Ashley there?
Huh?
You went with Ashley?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ashley.
Ashley, that's so cliche though.
What do you want me to call her? I do have a real nickname.
You don't have to go alphabetical.
No, I don't have to.
So we're not going to I'm going to keep this in here. We're not going to use our significant other's names, but we're just going to come up with fun names. But Ashley, we could do better than that, I think. We're two pretty creative guys. Well, you used Ashley?
Well, listen.
Okay, run it by me.
So when I talk about Aubrey, that is what, that's what we're going to do.
Okay. You're just going to say a different name every time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, when I talk about Cassiopeia,
okay.
Oh,
hold on.
What? What? I can't use a different name?
I have a real nickname for.
Okay,
for
what
her.
is it?
It's. Oh man!
And we're having a stroke here.
Just
a second.
LaQuisha. I call her LaQuisha. You know why? Because
you queesh a lot?
No. That's not why. Anyways, she reminds me of any black mother. Because I don't know if you've ever seen a black mother. They are very scary women.
I have seen a black.
They're scary women.
Oh yeah, they are.
They will tell you that they're gonna beat us.
I've woken up your old lady before. Yeah. She's not nice.
No, she's.
You're mean.
Mean.
You're mean.
If you, I have to be careful with my alarm clock. Like I'm not beat at any. I'm not abused in my relationship at all. But I'm afraid.
Have you ever seen those videos? Yeah. Anyway,
if I wake her up, man, even if I roll over wrong in the bed, she's like,
the noises you make when you roll over.
She grumbles at me. I'm sorry.
Well, she had to smell. If I had to smell your ass all night, I'd be grumpy too.
But I gave her that nickname because she reminds me of a black mother, and I'm just terrified when she's waking up, and I could just be looking at her with a straight face, and it's I get that look from her, you better straighten that face up before I smack it off of you. I don't know how to look now because I can't look like I was just looking at her because now.
Are you sure you don't get beat in your relationship?
I don't get beat.
She would totally beat you up, though, dude.
She
I
would.
think she's feisty.
I love it.
Remember when I took fart spray to your house?
Yeah,
She didn't like that.
That was the first. Was it the first time you met her?
No, that was at your house where you live now.
I know, but I think the first time.
I've known you two forever. I've known her forever. I was there. I was around when you first met her. No, remember we were having a fire out of your house and I took the fart spray.
Yeah.
And I sprayed it like towards. I didn't spray it. I sprayed it towards her.
Yeah, made
she was
her
not
mad.
A fan. Yeah, she was mad that. I apologize for that. You're still mean though.
Are you tired of wipes that fall apart the second things get messy?
Meet Crocodile Cloth, the heavy-duty wipe that actually helps out. Grease, oil, paint, garage mess, it handles it all without getting soggy.
One wipe does the job of a whole stack of paper towels, and it stays strong the whole time.
Crocodile Cloth, big wipes for big messes. Find them online at crocodilecloth.com or grab them at a major retailer near you.
Hey, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed a word from our sponsor. That doesn't pay us at all, so they're not our sponsor at all. Crocodile Cloth. Great cloths, though. Very sturdy. Very reliable. Go check out their website, crocodilecloth.com.
And you can find them in any major retailer.
Yeah, they're like the Walmart, Target, and things like that. Something serious I want to hit on real quick. This week, we lost a classmate. I'm not going to say any details or say his name or anything, out of respect for how recent it was and his family and things like that. Great guy, life of the party. When he was in a room, you knew he was there. So, family of this person, if you see this, we're thinking of you. And if you need anything, you're more than welcome to reach out to us, and we'll figure that out and try to be helpful there. So yeah, good dude, and you will be missed. So thanks for all the fun memories.
Yeah.
We had and actually, funny enough, in episode 1, when we were talking about the science teacher, he was also one of the troublemakers in there with me, and it was all good, clean fun. But we definitely, he was one of them that gave that teacher a good run for his money. And man, the stories I could tell about that kid, yikes. He tackled a Christmas tree one time.
He did. Right in the rotunda.
Right in the rotunda of our high school. And it was one of those huge, I'm talking like Home Alone size Christmas trees. I mean, it had to be every bit of 40 foot tall.
Yeah. And he took it right to the ground.
Dude, I don't know how he did too. He was a pretty small guy.
Yeah, he was tiny.
And he tackled that thing. Yeah, he pooped in a urinal one time. We're not going to get too many details about that. He did do that though. To know this dude was to love this dude is what I'm trying to say. Great dude. Many stories.
He's definitely going to be missed.
So yeah, rest in peace, buddy.
Rest in peace, bud.
Yeah. I don't want to circle back to it because we've already talked about it, but I never asked you what you would do if you won the lottery.
What I would do if I won the lottery?
Yeah, give me a couple things you would do.
Well, if I won the lottery, honestly, I've thought about it a lot, and I would do anything I could to help the people in need anywhere. Like, one thing I'm really big on is veterans. Mm. And I would try to put a place that kind of like the VA together, but I always hear veterans complain about the VA and the help that they don't get. Mm. And I would try to cut down on, veteran suicides. I would try to cut down on that.
Yeah.
I would try to provide help.
That's a big issue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's very sad how little consideration that our country provides to vets after they've asked them to go do what they had to go do. And yeah, it's not a good time. And I disagree with it, with how they're treated and their aftercare after coming back to civilization and I mean, they're pretty much just expected to come in and live life like they did before, and like they didn't just go, have to take care of business like they had to and things like that. And that's always been kind of crazy to me. So I don't know too much about it. I know that a Marine kicked your ass one time. I bet he couldn't kick mine.
He couldn't.
I'm just kidding. He would wreck me, dude.
So
Maybe.
the way you said it, he didn't kick my ass
Didn't he knock you out, dude? Weren't you knocked out?
a few times. But the problem with it is this is one of my good buddies. And while he was in the Marines, every time he'd come home from the Marines, I would always talk shit to him and tell him I'm going to beat his ass next time I see him.
That's unlike you.
Yeah. So, anyways, he got home and he brought boxing gloves with him. This is one of the times. And he had me lace up the boxing gloves, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna whip your ass, and your mom and dad's gonna watch. And then we started thumping on each other, but I swung once and twice, at him and
Missed both times.
missed both times.
And just for reference, right here is a picture of what he looked like before he got his ass kicked by him.
I hate to see where this picture is gonna be.
Yeah. So it's a picture of you before you got beat up by our friend. Enjoy that picture.
Anyways, and then the second time,
And then this is what he looks like after.
and then the second time that we decided to fight it out, we was in his mom and dad's living room, and his mom and dad were sitting on the couch, and he came out of the room. I don't know. It's like a spare room at their house or whatever. I don't remember what was in it, but he came out and he had sock and boppers. And he hit me.
Those.
He hit me once in the face with the sock and bopper.
And that's what happened.
My tooth, that's all jagged. Someone
From the first fight.
From the first fight.
Someone used to have straight teeth.
Someone told me that my tooth looks like it's dabbing. So, anyways,
Accurate.
he hit me so hard in the face with a sock and bopper, I popped it. My tooth popped it.
You know what we should do?
What?
I bet you if we all three put on gloves and it was like us two versus him, I bet we could beat him up.
I bet you he's looking at this right now. And I bet
First of all, he's laughing very hard.
He's laughing
at the thought of beating both of our asses.
Because I know that he's gotten fat. And I think I could take you now. I think I could take him.
Well, if you heard that, which I know you have, this is the number 13th podcast in the world, ranked. So that sounds like a challenge to me. And we would love to have you on or call in even and let us know if you accept that challenge sometime.
Maybe you could be...
and then we will definitely record that if that happens. Because that was a full-blown challenge right there.
I don't think it was a challenge.
You're fat. I can beat you. What was it?
I'm just saying that I think I could beat him now. I said I think I could beat him 6 other times, and I still lost.
But you seem pretty sure now because he's fat.
But I think you get winded a little quicker now. Not probably as quick, but I think you get winded quicker. I know you're watching this. Well, hold on a second. I know
I'm not doing anything.
I know your wife is watching this. Don't show him this video.
Show him this video.
Do not show him this video.
I'm going to show him this video, dude. I'm going to clip this and I'm going to send it right to him.
Why?
Because you just called him out on our nationally rated podcast. Dude, he's going to beat the brakes off you and I'm going to clip that of him just beating you up with Hall cans, dude. I'll buy the Hall cans. I'll buy Hall cans for both of you and I want to watch him beat you up, dude.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
The bad thing about it is when he did hit me and I did go to the ground,
he had a full head of hair before his fight too. You should have said, you'll see it in the picture.
I would still talk shit to him and tell him I think his mom could hit me harder than that. And then I'd get...
I don't know his parents, but she might be able to.
She's an amazing woman.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Both of his parents are amazing people. I'm sure his dad's watching this. If he is, I don't know.
He is.
If you are,
Number 13.
I still love you.
But the actual person we're talking to, via him, you're fat and he can beat you up. Let's summarize this as you're fat.
I hope
You are fat from him, he's calling you fat, first of all. Yikes. And he can beat you up, dude. So I can't wait to videotape that. We'll make that a whole podcast. Dude, we'll do the podcast while you're getting beat up, dude. We'll put a clip mic on your shirt and we can hear all
the heavy breathing.
It'll be a very quick podcast, 30 seconds. Not even.
I like getting him riled up.
Yeah.
And he knows.
Well, you're going to when I send him this clip.
He knows.
Gotcha.
I think.
He's going to know. If he doesn't, he's going to.
He might.
So, yeah. You got beat up by a Marine. And
I'll tell you what, I'm bringing back up.
Who?
You.
No. I'll bring a backup camera in case that one dies. That's the only backup I'm bringing.
But you're my A10 warthog.
I don't know what that is, but right here's a picture of that. I'm going to Google it and I'm going to put it right there. And if that looks anything like I think it looks like, I'm going to be pretty angry.
You're going to actually love it.
A10?
Yeah, an A10 warthog.
Like from Halo? Like a warthog?
No.
Like the car?
No, it's like before you get your phone out, you know those things that people said, show a picture, anything, where a guy will instantly go, hell yeah.
All right, let me see.
You're going to look at this.
A10
warthog.
I'm a fighter jet?
The biggest and the baddest fighter jet.
Do I look aerodynamic to you?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a tank. Don't just stop mid-yeah and look me up and down. I thought it was going to be like some big goofy looking tank or something.
No.
Like some big old Airbus. All right, I'm a fighter jet. Yeah, I'm going to, hell yeah, dude.
But
I'll take that.
if A10 warthogs could drop atom bombs, he would be the atom bomb.
So first, I'm the coolest plane in the world.
No, you were right.
I'm just the turd that drops out of it.
Pretty much.
The turd that wipes
I might need you to skydive in on this fight.
We just talked about skydiving. I'm not interested. No. We're going to videotape this, though. Summary, you've been challenged. He's once again said you're fat. Yikes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Will you let him punch you?
After he beats you up? Sure, if you want. I'll let him get one good punch in. Where at, though? Not in the face.
Would you let him punch you in the stomach?
Yeah.
And all 250 of it?
283.
283. Well, I was giving you a compliment.
Appreciate that, but I like to be honest. I'm 283. I'll let you punch me in the stomach, Marine.
You ever started playing a new video game?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You just made soup. Are you gonna just like speed past that?
I was hoping to.
No,
I had meetups for dinner. I apologize. What did you do right before we started recording?
I went and had supper.
Yeah, and then you came here and you dropped your supper.
I didn't drop it while we were on film.
Okay, then I'll cut it out.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because I want to see if it'll pick it up. Let's see how good these mics are.
All right, we'll see. Anyway, I didn't even fart. I don't know what he's talking about. That sounded like
it was the chair.
That sounded like more of a fart than what I did.
It was the chair.
Dude, we're rambling now. It's midnight.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. I hope you guys had fun. We rambled a little bit towards the end there, but I'm glad you're still here.
If you want to know things about us, put it in the comments.
Yeah. Let's get some more comments rolling, and we'll comment back. We read every comment, and I'll comment back on every comment. Let's talk about it. Let's have a chat. Anything you heard on the podcast or any other ones, more than happy to comment on there, or more than welcome to comment on there, and let's have a good old chat.
If you want to know something,
yeah, if you want to know something
about us or a specific story,
yeah, we'll tell it. But we'll probably just tell it on air or like right on the camera.
Yeah, we'll see your comment. We'll tell it on here.
Anyway, it's midnight. I'm ready to go to bed. Like us, share us, subscribe to us, please. Right here somewhere is our email. I think it's probably down here.
You think so?
I'm going to make sure it's right here. Right here's our email. friendlyfirepals@gmail.com. Email that email and ask us some questions. Ask us some life advice. We want to be helpful to you. We want to help you grow as a human being. We are professionals. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good night.